So we will continue. So last discussion we had with some table layout discussion. So just we will start this from starting onwards. So just I'm deleting this file so that we can start from here. So even here also I'm deleting this all. We'll go here one by one. So just whatever the project has created, that has came with the constant layout. So now that constant layout as I changed as a table layout. So in this table layout, so what is our concern is we have to arrange the data in the table, rows and columns. So if you want to create a rows and columns, there is no column concept. Directly we need to add the rows. So based on the rows, automatically that can be created here. So I'm adding here first table row. So within this table row, first for the table row, I'm adding the width as a match parent, height has the wrap content. So this I added for this. Then within this table row, I want to add few components. So for that, here I'm creating text view. So this text view is also have some height and width. So width, wrap content, height also wrap content. Both I given as a wrap content. So I want to display some text. So first I want to display the serial numbers. Serial number. Then I close this. So then next text view I want to display here is name, name. Then I want to display one more text view, email ID, else mobile number will go with the mobile. Next is the email. Like this with 4 parameters, I want to create one table. So email. Now see, all are created in a single line, but normally by looking this, it's not identifying the difference as well. But we'll add one more row here. I want to add one more row. So table row. So this is also have some width, match parent, height, wrap content. Then now again in this, I'm adding some data, like in the first serial number is 1. Then here I'm giving my name. Then some mobile number. After that, here some email ID. Like this, I want to add one more row. Then we'll discuss something about other properties here. So I'm creating one more table row. So this table row also has width, match parent, then height, wrap content. Then again in this, I'm adding the second person data. So like I'm adding few details here. So mobile number, then email ID, so like this we added the data. See now just we can observe the UI. So if we observe here UI, see here, it's a UI is aligned like this. but we are not feeling like it is a table. Just it is an we are seeing that it's a text view with the different text, but it's not a proper alignment. It is a randomly it is showing here. So then I want to show this as a proper manner, like with rows and columns separate with the lines. So then for that, what I'm doing here is, here in a RES folder, there is a folder called drawable. Within this drawable, I'm creating my custom style. Means I'm customizing the style. How I'm customizing? By clicking here in a drawable folder, right? Or by clicking the right click, you will get options. So from here, just go and create here drawable resource file. So the drawable resource file, anything like this is an XML file name. So it could be always in a small letters. So just I'm giving that file name as border. So file name as border. So this came defaultly with a selector, but I don't want this selector. I want to create a shape for this. Means just I'm creating one shape. So what is the shape? So after this here, I'm giving the property called shape. So here we can create a 4 different shapes. I'm creating the rectangle. Why? Because the table rows and all should be in the form of rectangular only. So for this, I want to give some other properties. Like I want to give the color, background color and all. So stroke. So this 4 we can add here. So first I'm giving the color. So that color is black. So black means it's a 000. Then I want to give some width for this. So width is 2 dp. So 2 density per pixel. Then I'll close stroke property. See, this is like this. So see here, shape I has created here. So this shape I want to give here for each and every text view so that it can be created as a this. So how I can create here? I'm coming from the top. So this first text view, just I'm giving the background color that is from the drawable border. So it's creating line like this. So drawable border. So drawable for email ID, for next row, second row. This is for name. This is for the mobile. And this is for the email. And here this is for the next row. This is for the name again. And this is for mobile number. And this is for this. So here now, if we observe, this is looking like a table, but we are feeling like the border is very thick. So then I changed this to 1 dp. See now it's a look, it's a like different, just a small it is coming like this. Okay, now what I'll do is, so here this is looking like okay fine, but our text is touching the all edges, like see this side, this side, this side, all it is touching. So for that I want to create some inner space. So for the inner space, so I'm using the property called padding. Padding means it can create the space around the content, surround the content. Here content is nothing but text view. Here we are creating a text view. For the text view, here it is creating the content. So the text, whatever the text it is displaying, that it is creating. So 5 dp. Just again the same, I'm applying this property, padding property for everywhere. Like here, I given the padding means this can be applicable 4 sides. Otherwise, what should I give? Padding right, padding left, padding top, padding bottom. Then it is applicable for 4 sides. But this single line is equals to 4 sides. So 4 sides, almost it is done. So done, 4 sites we created here. See, now we will see this design. See, now it is looking like a proper design. It is looking like a proper design. But my table should fix for this entire up to this table. But why it is not like this? So this is fixed here. I want to touch here, right side edge also. So then what property should I give here? So first, serial number 4. Okay, first if you want to give this, width is a match parent, width is a match parent. Both are match parent. Then here, we'll give this weight property. Weight 1. Sorry, it's applicable in height. Okay, match parent, match parent. Okay, match parent, match parent. All should be here match parent only. So then why it is not occupying 100%? So here we will give this weight 1. Then it's now it can be applicable for 100%. See here, weight 1. Weight 1, like this is a property which we used in our linear layout. So like here, same. Now if we give this property, it can be applicable. See, 100% it is occupying. Done. So like this, we have to apply this property. But one more thing here in this layout, this is fine. Then if you want to create one more thing here, see, the normal table should be like this, but on a top row, this should having with some background color. Like differences purpose, it has created in the some background color. So how to create that background color for the top row? So just want to create a background color for the first row. So then here, where is our first row? Here it is the first row here. So this first row, just I'm giving one background color. So that is, so here now we can change this background color as something else. See, now this has looking like a proper table now. Like this, we have to create a table. So this is about the table layout. So whatever the linear layout properties which we used as of now, those all we can use here in this table layout. So this is about table layout. Almost we are completed major layouts. So then one more layout as there. Before entering into this one more layout, just I want to show something here. So this, after this table layout, here I want one button in our UI. So here after this table, I'm creating here one button. So that button, I'm giving the width, wrap content, height, wrap content. Then I want to display some text here. So the text is hello. Just I'm displaying like this. Okay. Then now I want to give this style here border. We created border like this, right? So you like this, I want some of other customizations. So like I created here one more folder, one more file, drawable resource file that I am changing as a file name called as a custom shape. So I'm creating custom shape, file name as custom shape. So then this same I'm changing as a shape. So for this shape, I want to create a shape tag. That is, first I'll start with the radius, a rectangle. Then I want to create here, just see, shape rectangle. So then that property I'll apply here for button. So that is background. I'm applying here background as @drawable. So custom shape. Okay, so custom shape we created here. So for custom shape, we should give some properties. So like I'm giving the stroke property. So that is width 1 dp and color. See this, like this I created here. See, for coming to button, see how this button has created here. Just you can go in a design. See, this button is looking like this. Means as of now, no change in a button view. Then here in a custom shape, I am giving here 10 dp. 10 dp. Instead of 1 dp, I'm giving that 10 dp. Then just a minute, so layout is refreshing. Wait, I think it's because of table layout, this property is not applying here. What I'll do is I'll do something here. I'll create one more table layout here. So width, match parent, height, wrap content. Then I'll close this. So I'll close this table layout before this button here. Up to this, I created a different layout. So then this I'll change as a linear layout. This I change as a linear layout. So linear layout has created. So for this linear layout, here I want to give orientation as vertical. So it's a top to bottom. So still it's not showing, something wrong. Then I delete this button. Custom shape, it's clear only. Then what is the issue? Just I'm coming back. So back to previous where we have exactly something we did a mistake there. Okay, no problem. This we will see in a different project so that it will be easy because of this background table layout, it is not showing properly here. Then we will see this. I'm deleting this file. We will see on that because it's not a properly aligned this in this layout. Why? Because this has to created with the table layout is a different properties and all, so that we cannot apply here. Just I'll open our previous projects. On that previous project, that property we will see here. Just I'm open recent linear layout. So in new window, just I opened that new window. Okay, here what we will do is after this, here I'm taking one button. So wrap content. Then for this button, I want to display some text that is hello. Then I'll close this. Now here in the resources, in a drawable folder, I'm creating this drawable resource file. So that is something created a border or something style, whatever it is you are predefined, you can write this. So this I'm changing as a shape. So I'm creating here shape tag. So shape rectangle. Then you can create here some stroke property, stroke. So that is width 2 dp, color. So just I'm giving some random color. Then I'm closing this. See here, shape has created like this. So now this property I'm applying as a background for this button. Background, it's a drawable. See, now we are not feeling like any difference. Why? Because button is already in a rectangular shape. Now this is also in a rectangular shape. But rectangular to oval, I'm changing this rectangular to oval. See, now we are feeling like it's a small difference, oval shape. Means when you want to customize your button shapes and all, this can be helpful here. See here, instead of 2 dp, I'm giving that 10 dp here. So here some background color customization. So like this color I can able to change here. So this is the shape. So here shape has created. Then what I do here is dash width 1 dp and dash gap 1 dp. So here some shape as customized creation. Like here a better view. Here what I'll do is I'll change this to 100 dp. Else we'll go with the match parent case so that we can feel that easy. So width match parent. See now. Here we are seeing this major difference here. This see here how this is dash here because of this dash property that is created like this. See if I remove these two lines here. Here only the button shape has created. Just see button shape has created. If I add those two properties here, like see it's created like this. Just it's a refresh. Once it is refreshed, see it's some customized button has created here. Like this, I want to add few more other properties as well. So like I want to give some corner property. So in this corner also, I want to give one radius. So radius is 5 dp. So what are the other properties? Radius, this is a radius left, right, like that you can give. So I give the radius in the 4 sides. But when you give a radius, this shape would be here a rectangle shape. When it is in a rectangular shape, we can feel that radius shape here. Just refresh. See, now this curves. So this time I'm removing these two properties. Now we can feel that radius property here. Radius is nothing but here, see, curves. Shape is created with some curves. So for the better view for this, I want to give some margin for this button. So margin 10 dp. See now we are able to see here curves on the 4 sides. Like you can increase this up to 50. See, just see the button shape has created like this. So in this way, using this drawable resource XML, we can customize the shapes and all for button, text view, whatever it is, what for all components. Like this, you can apply this. Just you can apply that as a here background drawable that file name. Then this should be this customizable property here. Like this, we can create this. I hope this is clear. So then almost with this basic level of XML file has completed. Means there is a one more constraint layout is there, but this constraint layout we'll discuss later. So one more small other is there that we will discuss, and we'll go with the next is the we'll start with the next class. We'll start with the Java. So I'm creating with one more new project with the XML. This I'm leaving as a frame layout. The project name called as frame layout. So here one more layout. This frame layout normally will use to display the images. When we want to display the images, just normal case we will use the frame layout. Instead of frame layout, we can use other also, but this is right now we are not using that much in frame layout, but initial days most of the people are using this frame layout. Why? Because of now the constant layout and other layouts which are flexible to use any component. So because of those reasons we are not using that, but right now this layout is there. About that layout, just we will discuss how this images and can be created and how this placed in a frame layout, that we will see here. See here in this layouts, if you go with the design here in this palette in layouts, see there is a frame layout as well. So about this, because of that, this we are discussing about this frame layout here now. So once this project has created, just I'll defaultly our XML as created with the constant layout. Now I want to change that constant layout to frame layout. So then within that frame layout, I want to add one image. Then we will see how that. So project has created. So just I want to go with the here. Here I want to change frame layout. So just I change it here, frame layout. Height and width, everything has the same. Just I change it as a frame layout. So then once I change the frame layout, I want to place some image here. So either you can write directly the image tag, or you can drag and drop the image view from here. Just I'm drag and drop the image view from here. So just I'm taking this default image or some background image. Just I'm taking some background image. So like this, in a this we are placing this. So what are the properties it's created? Just the properties are created as a image view. This is ID, height and width, and this is the source where we are accessing the image. So this is the default image we used. So the default image we use it from here. But I don't want this default image. I want my custom image. So then how? So just I'll take one sample image. From here I want to take some image. So just I want to take this image. Just I'm saving this image in my desktop, one image. So then that image is, once you save that image, just copy this image, go and paste this image in here drawable folder. So here in a drawable folder, so you can paste that image in drawable folder. So while pasting this image, so this image format, it can be supported all image formats, but this file name must and should be with a small letters, and don't use any special characters, and don't use any image, don't use any numbers. So then here we'll change this as a SRC. Previously it is a SRC compact, now it's a SRC. So that is from the drawable download. See, like this, that image has to be displayed here like this. So for this image, if you want to display some center and all, the properties we can use. So based on the top layout, which we are using the top layout, for this top layout itself, we can align the properties. Like if you are using a linear layout property, we can use the linear layout properties. If we are using this table layout, we can use the table layout property. Here just I'll change this as a match parent. Match parent. So that automatically that image can be aligned now in the center of this. So like this, when you want to, this normally when we use this means, when we want to use some image as a background for this layout, like we'll say it as a watermark, like this. After this, here we can create other text view, button, whatever you want to create the design. You can create the design on the top of this, so that it can be automatically as a background of the your layout. It can be used there, and from there you can continue your design. So for this, we are using this frame layout. So this is about the frame layout. There is no nothing special properties in frame layout. Whatever properties we used, only the same properties here it is. So with this, almost we're done with the properties here. Means layout properties, except constant layout. So about this constant layout, after you are familiar with all this, then I'll explain this, so that it can be easily you can understand that, because that advanced layout with some advanced features, if you are aware of the basic properties, then easily you can understand those properties. Okay, so with this, this is done. So from tomorrow we can start from here common one by one, whatever we have here, one by one we can go and we can start one by one here. Then we will see the Java also. So from next class, we'll enter into Java along with this some of the components. So any questions?